Woo! Hey everyone, this is Terra from Daily Crypto Trading News coming to you live from Asia, guys. It's a great time to be alive. So we're going to be talking about everything related to crypto, everything related to Luna Classic. We're going to be talking everything related to Doge, Bitcoin, and looks like that Elon Musk just went nuts out there, so we're going to be talking about that and much, much more. So get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG. And remember, everything you see here is not financial advice. It's just the OG in the house, expressing my opinion. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So what has been going on, guys? So if you take a look at the market wrap-up, Bitcoin and other risk assets have been falling following a disappointing job data. So we have been talking about that. And, one of the reasons that we saw that the markets basically fell is because investors are nervous about the rampant inflation prompting yet another massive rate hike. So, we are seeing that a lot of investors out there are pretty afraid and pretty skittish about the fact that they think that Jeremy Powell, because the rate hikes are just killing the economy, and that Jeremy Powell, he's going to think that his whole mission, his mission to Mars, or the mission to increase rates out there is working because of the jobless data. So that is one of the main reasons that we're seeing that the crypto markets and the broader markets have been tanking. So that's what that's all about. Also, what's been coming in, we're also seeing that last week the UN calls on the Fed and other central banks to halt interest rate hikes, because if you increase the interest rates out there, what they're basically saying is they want the American people to go broke and they want things to cost more. So that is absolutely not good out there. That is absolutely bad news bears out there. So we've got to stop with the interest rate hikes, and we've got to focus on fundamentals out there. What else is coming in? We're also seeing that U.S. rate hikes speed comparison in 2022, rates are rising faster than any other time in history, guys. So we're seeing that in 2022, the rates are just insane. So you can see here in 2015 to 18, you can see that 2.03 basis points. We're seeing that at 2022, it's just gone parabolic off the chart. So this is not good, and that is another reason why the United Nations and other people are saying, look, hold the phone, red card out there, stop the interest rate hike. So if we take a look at the crypto markets right now, we're seeing everything once again is down, down. Then you know what that means? It means crypto retinal blaster protection out there. So we're seeing that the OG needs more protection. We're seeing the Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, everything is just going down, down. Take a look at the crypto bubbles. Nothing much to report there. It's just poo-poo schmata out there. And this is what's going on. It looks like PayPal denies it will be fining customers $2,500 for misinformation and claims it was included in a new policy area, right? So from my perspective, this is a bunch of baloney out there, because these documents go through months and months of reviews, legal checks before they're signed off, and this doesn't appear to be out of thin air. PayPal has been considering for this for months, and they are just sorry, that we hate it so much. So basically, that is what is going on. So basically, Elon Musk went on a tirade, and Elon Musk slams, because if you guys remember, Elon Musk was one of the founders of PayPal way back when, and he just went nuts and slammed PayPal out there for this kind of like stupidity out there, because basically what was going to happen is PayPal was going to be charging you and me $2,500 for any misinformation. So basically, of course, then PayPal's kind of reeled it back in and said, oh, no, it was an error. We didn't intend to do that. I don't believe it. What do you guys think? Do you think that PayPal basically went live with this in error? I don't believe so, because they've got a whole legal team that's checking these documents like crazy out there. Also, too, just wanted to say congratulations to Chris and Susie out there. Chris DeMarco's kid, he's getting married out there. So congratulations, beautiful, and have a luscious and wonderful life, guys. And congratulations on getting married. Wow, and that is interesting. So if we take a look at what's going on with Google Trends right now, we can see that if you compare Terra Luna Classic, Dogecoin in red, and Shiba Inu, we can see that right now that Terra Luna Classic right now is at 4, Dogecoin is at 21, and Shiba Inu is at 26. So right now we're still seeing that overall that Dogecoin is, Shiba Inu is trending, followed by Dogecoin, and we're seeing that, as I said in my previous video, the amount of social engagement and the amount of people looking on Google Trends for Terra Luna Classic is going down, down. So what I'm seeing happening is very much similar as to what happened to most meme coins. They have this, huge parabolic, hyperbolic rise to the top side, and then people go nuts, people FOMO in, and then what happens is the hype tends to die down, and then you start to see the coin kind of settling, and then it just continues to go on a kind of a range bound on us. So I think that's what we're seeing with the Luna Classic. I think some of the hype is dying down, and some of the paper hands have been washed out, and what we're seeing happening right now is the core lunatics out there, the lunkheads out there, the people that love the coin and believe in the project. These are the ones that are staying in, and you're seeing that the FOMO blasters, they've basically left the space, and basically it's left with people that really love the project. So that is what we're seeing from that perspective. What else is coming in right now? We're seeing that right now, just in the current top cryptocurrencies by Google Trends is Bitcoin, Pi Networks, Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, Dogecoin, Solana, XRP, CRO, and Sheep. So that is kind of interesting in terms of the search volume out there. So that is cool beans out there. So I'm loving it. You're loving it. Terra Luna Classic. We're seeing that Terra Luna Classic right now is up about 0.92%. So that is not too bad. The market cap is still about 1.8 billion, and the circulating supply is pretty much unchanged. Hopefully get that huge burn that's coming, and the volume is about $181 million out there. And if you take a look at the Luna Classic burns out there, we're seeing that about 14.7 billion has been burned. Don't forget, we got the big Luna Classic burns that are coming tomorrow. I'm expecting that we could be seeing pretty similar numbers, probably around about 5.4, 5.5 billion Luna Classic burnt out there. So that is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? How much you think is going to get burned? I'd love to hear what you got to say about that. And right now, for the price of Luna Classic is at 29.3416, and it's kind of just been doing that all day, guys. It's kind of just been range bound. Now we did have this, it was trending above my white line. It's kind of rejected that, and it's gone down right now. So that is not looking good for Luna Classic right now. So hopefully the Binance burns tomorrow will actually add some fuel to the fire, but we can see that the volumes have been decreasing, so that's going to reduce the amount of burnage for the fees, because the Binance fees are going to be sent to us in the burn wallet. So I'm feeling kind of, I don't think it's going to be as good as expected. And if the total amount of a Luna Classic that is burned, the total amount of fees that are burned, if it is less than what we had the first time, if it is less than this amount here, you're probably going to see that the Luna Classic is going to tank, guys. So just be careful out there. I would be careful, because we could expect some tankage. If we don't get, at least if we get the same amount of burnage, then we're going to be fine. Keep in mind that the dollar value could be less, even if we burn the same amount, because of the value of a Luna Classic is less. So let's hope that we get the same value. If not, we could see Luna Classic doing a little bit of a tank. So this is from Dear Binance. When are you going to list a lunk on for Luna Army in the US? So if you're using Binance in the US, right now you don't have access to Luna Classic out there. So I mean, I'm using Binance, the international version, so I'm fine. I've got access, but a lot of you haven't. And also, there's been some scuttlebutt that we could be seeing Luna Classic on Coinbase coming soon. So hopefully that will happen, because that will hopefully reignite the FOMO fires. Because the users like me and you and me out there who are holding Luna Classic long term, FOMO is good, because it just brings more burns, because more people are going to be trading it, and the more fees that we burn, the more Luna Classic that's going to get burned, and that's going to bring down the circulating supply. Hopefully we'll see Luna Classic going up. So I think something to be cautious about. This is a root, and he's talking about short-term holder cost basis. It's not flattening. So you can see here, every time we see the cost basis, a short-term holder cost base flatten, we often get a nice reversal pump to the upside. But we're seeing here that the cost basis for short-term holder is not flattening, and that means we could be seeing that Bitcoin could be going down more before we see any reversal to the upside. So that's definitely something you want to keep an eye on. I want you to keep an eye on that, and that is concerning out there. What else is coming in? Breaking Bitcoin meets 2% inflation target. So don't forget that every year Bitcoin has programmed about a 2% inflation target, and we're seeing right now that Bitcoin has hit 1.78%. It's going to hit, followed by 0.83% in 2025 in the next halving, and then 0.43%. So that is pretty good, and that is more and more evidence out there that Bitcoin is deflationary out there. there, and it is the best hedge against recession, inflation out there, and the macroeconomic headwinds. So that is why we're seeing that more and more of the holders out there are holding Bitcoin, and they're not giving up, and that's why we're only seeing about 9% of the total Bitcoin held on exchanges. So more and more people are hodling like crazy, and they're actually keeping their Bitcoin on hardware wallets. And guys and gals, don't forget to get a hardware wallet. You'll feel a lot better, you'll sleep a lot better, I guarantee it, out there. So this is good news. And don't forget, we have the next halving, should take place in about 2024. That should be around about April. So that is when we can start to see the next bull cycle happening, guys. So and that's around about Q1, right? Q1 2024 that's when we can expect an explosion happening like never before, and this will probably continue to early 2025, and then it will be followed by a bear market like we're having now. So remember, millionaires are made right now, and this is a very good time to be picking up the dips and holding for life-changing wealth. So if you can hold to April 2024, then you're going to be in like flame, and hopefully it will change your life out there. It definitely will change your life, but this is a good time to accumulate. And if you take a look at the Bollinger Bands right now, on the 2-week Bollinger Bands, we often see we have a high point deviation, then we have a low point deviation, and then often we have a nice a rise to the upside. And we're seeing the same kind of deviation. We had a deviation to the upside. We had seeing a little bit of squeeze. We're seeing ourselves below the 200 the 20 SMA, and now we're seeing that deviation again. So hopefully we should start to see that we should reverse the upside pretty soon. But it doesn't. I don't know exactly when, but it looks like Bitcoin could be moving in the right direction pretty soon. So hopefully that's going to happen. And it looks like here we are targeting the beginning of we are at the beginning of a new bull season for BTC, maybe. And comparing the BTC cycles in 2019 and 2015, you can see here we're seeing very much a similar pattern. And it looks like the T3 CCI confirmation, this assumption, red bars indicate are becoming shorter. So we are seeing these red bars becoming shorter and shorter, and hopefully this will have a continuation, and we'll see ourselves going up into a bull season, because we definitely need some respite, because right now this whole bear season has got me miserable, got me tired, got me antsy, and got me frustrated out there. So hopefully we'll see a nice reversal to the upside, guys. So right now this whole bull run is getting a whole red card out. The bear cycle is getting a red card out there, and we've got Dino. We do have Dino lurking, and we got Annabelle out there, and these guys, come on guys, play fair. But Dino's been wanting to kind of string up Annabelle out there, so I'm trying to fight that off. What else we got coming in? But take a look what's happening with Bitcoin. We have Bitcoin has just been going down, traveling on this whole descending trend line. We're getting a bit of a W pattern forming right now on the daily. So that is pretty good, but it could be invalidated. If we don't recover from this low here and start moving up, this W pattern will be invalidated, and we hopefully do not see that Bitcoin goes below $19,000. So right now we're at $19,490. So it's still okay out there. It's not too shabby. If you take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly, luckily we got about 11 hours, 42 minutes left on this weekly candle, and I definitely think that we're going to be closing the week in the greeny weenie. So that is going to be good. Don't forget, once again, we got CPI data. Also, we got on Wednesday the 12th the FOMC meeting. So that is why we're probably going to see not much happening until after the CPI data on the 13th. So if the news is good, that's going to be bullish, and that's going to send things up to the mean. So we all want to get to the moon. You want to get to the moon. What's going on for the Doge right now? DXY is trending up. Is following my upward trending line. That is not good. This is an inverse relationship. So we need to see this thing going down. Crypto markets right now, we're seeing that right now the crypto markets are down about 0.5%, and we definitely need to see ourselves recovering. If we take a look at the Doge right now, Doge is down about 0.11%. We're seeing the BTC market cap is about 8.2 billion, and we're seeing that the volume is about 132 million out there. So yeah, the volumes are down slightly right now, and we need to get the volumes moving. And also too, don't forget we just had this 1.14.6 upgrade for the Doge nodes, and we're seeing that right now more than 50% of the nodes have been updated. So that is pretty good. That's going to bring more health, and that's going to bring more speed and utility to the network. So that is pretty good. If you take a look at what's going on with the Dogecoin Dogecoin right now is at 0.620 and is basically unchanged. It's absolutely unchanged. It's actually just going sideways, and it's going sideways in this channel between 6.8 and a low side of 6 out there. So it's pretty boring. Let's go watch paint dry out there. So once again, just a recap of the market cap. I'm going to give this a minute to refresh out there. We're seeing that the market cap is down slightly, 8.24 billion, and we're seeing the volumes are down about 39%. So nothing really too much to write home about. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing that the Shiba Weeby is unchanged, just going sideways, boring in the house. And we're seeing Ethereum as well is about to go back above my 1,331 level. So it's also kind of just range bound in this narrow range as well. So we're seeing most of cryptocurrency just doing the crabby walk, and so we're just gonna have to wait till after the 13th when we get the CPI data. So yeah, that's gonna bring this video to a closey wozy, guys. So smash the likes, subscribe, wibey. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter out there. Follow. Also, guys, beware, there is another Twitter page that looks exactly like this, but there are scammers out there, and what they're doing is they are shilling on malware and stuff like that. So watch out for scammers. And what you can do is the scammer account, if you click media, they have nothing there. So guys, watch out for that. And also look in the top right hand corner. If they don't have anything, any media or anything post, it means that they're just retweeting out there. So there is a scammer, an absolute scammer, copycat Twitter out there. So be careful out there. I would appreciate that. So guys, don't forget to go follow links. Don't forget to give super chats. Don't forget to give super thanks. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the merch, guys. So God bless each and everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.